and then you'll be able to pay the 3 fees and you're good to go. During inspection, the following technical or operational parameters are verified. We've already talked about the complaints handling, the log of complaints, that is just a register. It can either be in soft copy or hard copy. You can either have a black book with, the details of the complainant, time of complaint, whatever, how it was resolved, how many days, the dates it was resolved, and things like those. Or you can have it in soft copy. Storage of broadcast records for at least 1 year, and timestamping of broadcast records, profanity delay mechanism, and submission of electronic guides to the broadcast signal distributors. Now, the enforcement of a license, that a licensee does not satisfactorily implement the corrective measures, the authority will then initiate the following enforcement and administrative actions. First is the notice of violation. This one, when we come for inspection, and that inspection form is marked yes, no, yes, complied, not complied, complied, not complied. It lapses. Now, it will be maybe like a month now. We give you a penalty notice because now you failed. Whatever agreement we had, you failed to adhere to it. So we give you a penalty notice. This penalty notice is now show cause as to why we should not penalize you for failing to put in place a bandpass filter, which we told you to put in 14 days. We added you 14 more days. Now, show cause as to why we should not penalize you. Now, you also respond. It's a discussion. We don't twist you. We discuss. You also respond, and then we see if it makes sense. We agree. If not, if it's just I might just go and keep quiet after the 15 days. Financial year 2024-2025. So far, we haven't reached the end yet. Tunamaliza next month. But so far, telecommunications, we have 2,967 licensees, and so far, 1392, almost 50% of it, 40-something percent have been issued with the compliance certificates. And then you can check broadcasting. Out of 707 licensees, only 15 have our annual compliance certificate. And that is why this is very important. Because we feel like once we teach you what we are looking for, then it will be easier for you to actually bring to us what we are looking for, and then we'll be able to increase those numbers. I hope to see licensees that we review for compliance. This means we go and inspect and we check for all these parameters that we say. Money, we haven't visited you ever since you opened your station 3 years ago, but we are coming and we are soon reaching in a way 15%, and then current certificate of shareholding 5%, valid tax policy. So tunaangalia ADN, so mlifanyia nini hiyo part? Now, out of NIUSA, we have only been paid by 21 licensees. 439 are non-compliant. Okay, and then you can see quarter 1, quarter 2, and quarter 3. Yeah, these are.
Well, thank you so much. My name is Evans from Pure Africa Radio. So I have a question on enforcement or non-compliance, especially regarding a community radio station. How do you deal with a community radio station operating on wrong coordinates as opposed to those that are provided in the license, hence affecting a neighboring community station? And for what period of time do you deal with that to make things fall in place? Thank you.
We can just maybe take a few, maybe 3, and then the rest will be asked in the open forum session, yeah? Because there's another speaker who's coming on.
Thank you for what you shared. Are you able to maybe share with the TV stations or everyone else the level of compliance according to the way you've classified them? Whether it's the CR12, whether it's the lady they've not paid, so at least we know what areas we need to focus on so that we can be compliant.
I just wanted to compliment what she said. I think the gap, the way I see it, is that the people sitting these sides do not clearly know all the non-conformances, because it looks like there are very many with a lot of waiting, yet it's not clear to each person. So you might have to probably look for 707 people and tell them why they are not compliant.
Okay, I think I'll just take those. And then I'll ask my colleague Mr. Ikumilu, and someone submitted was my colleague Mr. Ikumilu to handle the community stations one for from your neighbor. So yeah, the level of compliance we do share actually. If you want to know your specific level of compliance, we do have we do share all the parameters, financial, every whatever parameter that we do check for. If you want yours particularly for your particular station, yes, we can share with you. Just do an email, we do. And yes, we also do check for all the 707 licensees. We check their compliance levels. So it's not that we don't check their compliance levels. Those were inspections. We weren't able to reach all the 707, but we do check for the compliance level. Broadcasting compliance at ca.go.ke.
Just what Norsha said, a version of this report is on our website. For example, if you wish to see how the broadcasters have been doing for the last half of this financial year, go to our website. We can give you the link. You can be able to download that. Yeah. So. Issues of resolving interference of community affairs. As I said earlier, interference, we usually look at it as a very hot cake. We usually want to sort it, especially, as I said, about aviation. Now, for community FM, we have had a small challenge. But before I tell you the challenge, let me help you to appreciate the community FM, how we do it. Yeah? So, we did indicate earlier on that most of us are not engineers, so I will try to bring it to our level. Yeah? So normally, when we are doing planning for the community FM station in a broadcasting area, we do usually use one of the channels that we set apart